Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil, I give you a piece of my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Okay, Dad, I got all the manuals and warranties.
Good, Joe. Let's get to work on this thing.
Hey, Dad, you know, these VCRs are pretty complicated. Are you sure that you should be trying to fix this yourself? I mean, it says right here, do not remove.
Yeah, you know why they do that? So some repairman can take you to the cleaners.
Why would you want to take a VCR to the cleaners?
It's a figure of speech, Joe.
Oh, it's a metaphor. I'm cramming for the SATs.
That's great, Joe.
Yeah, me and metaphors are like... You know, we're like, well, I can't think of one right now, but...
That's all right. Find the manual for the VCR and tell me if the red and blue wire should be plugged into terminal A, B, or C.
C.
You found it that fast?
No, I haven't found it yet, but the answer is usually C.
Find it, Joe. This isn't something you want to guess about.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Esta Aqui Rojo.
That's Spanish, Joe. Turn the page.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, Dad. The red and blue wires connect to terminal A.
Okay. Oh! Read the next sentence, Joey.
Now the bread will be toasted uniformly on both sides.
Why are we doing this? Why are we taking this stupid test? There must be a way out of this.
Everybody does this, Six. The PSATs are an indication of how well you'll do on the SATs, and if you do well on those, you can pretty much relax about getting into college.
Yeah, but what if you fail? It could indicate TAS.
What's TAS?
Test anxiety syndrome. You could mess up on every major test for the rest of your life. You'll start flunking pop quizzes, midterms, eye test, driving test, blood test, pregnancy test. And before you know it, the only thing you'll be able to pass is a kidney stone.
Six, you're out of control. The fact is you get 20 points just for filling in your name.
Tracy Resnick told me that when you open up the test booklet, you can hear the screams of all the people who have failed the test.
Stop it! Stop it! Now let's get some serious studying done.
Okay.
Buzz, I need your advice.
Never eat fish from a truck.
No, the thing is, I want to cut loose. You know, live a little. All I ever do is work and go to meetings. Work, meetings. Hi, I'm Bob and I'm an alcoholic. You know, I can't remember the last time I met someone with a last name.
Well, come to the track with me tomorrow.
The racetrack? I don't know. Is it fun?
Well, of course it is. As long as you follow 3 simple rules. 1, always pick your horses the night before. 2, never deviate from the plan. 3, only bring $10 with you.
Suppose you can't lose money you don't have, huh?
Let me get my racing form.
Oh, Tony, good. You're here. Listen, I have a problem. I have to make a decision that could affect my social life for maybe 7 years.
7 years?
Well, however long it takes me to get through college.
So what's your problem?
I can't decide which school to play baseball for. There's LSU, ASU, USC. You know, some school with a U.
Hello, boys.
Why don't you ask Dad?
Ask me what?
Dad, listen. You don't mind if I take my time finishing college?
Sure, Joey, take your time. And while you're at it, take my car. You'll need a car to get around campus, go to parties.
Thanks, Dad, but your car isn't exactly a chick magnet, you know?
Joey, don't you have it backwards? Shouldn't you worry about the SAT test first?
What? Me worry? Dad, the NCAA minimum is 700, and the entire test is multiple guess.
Multiple guess?
Well, Dad, if there was only one guess, everybody would go to college.
Did you ever think that maybe he's just kidding us? That after he plays dumb, he leaves the room and just giggles to himself?
I don't think so, Dad.
Come on, Tony. Give me a hand.
What are you doing?
The garbage disposal's stuck.
Shouldn't we call a plumber?
No. Now, we can't afford it. Now, I may not know about VCRs, but I do know about plumbing. I'm Italian, Tony. It's in our genes. Now, get down here and hold this pipe. Yeah.
Do you think Joey's gonna get into college?
Oh, I don't know. At least I don't have to worry about Blossom. You know, her counselor told me she has real Ivy League potential. Can you imagine a Russo at Harvard? Oh, I have every report card she's ever had. It was a pleasure to have Blossom in class. What a bright and imaginative student.
Hey, she's so smart she'll probably get 2 scholarships and give one to Joey.
All right. That should do it. Tony, would you like to do the honors?
You want Drano or Thousand Island with that?
Call the plumber.
Yeah. You know, Dad, not everybody goes to college. I didn't.
Yes, you did. You went for a year.
Oh. So that's where I got this sweatshirt.
Here's your homework. I'll pick you up at 10 sharp.
Okay.
Homework?
Yeah, we're going on the track.
Gee, Tone, you think that's smart?
Dad, it's the track. They pay off in money, not booze.
Okay. You're right. It still makes me nervous, but you're right.
Don't worry.
Fat chance.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Did you ever save any of my report cards?
Yes, I did. And I also have the results of your first clean urine test.
That's sweet, Dad.
Hey, these are proud moments in a father's life.
I've got it. I found the answer. A college that doesn't require PSATs, SATs, GPAs, or achievement tests. They don't even need your high school transcripts.
What is it?
The Clown Academy of Spokane, Washington. Just need to be able to fit in a Volkswagen with 14 other people.
Hi, I'm just gonna change the doorknob on your closet door.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Mr. Russo, what was it like in the old days when you went to college?
Oh, yes, the old days. Well, when I was a boy, colleges were steam-powered. We had to ride to them on woolly mammoths. There.
Well, I better get going. I'll be by tomorrow morning at 7, okay?
Good luck, 6. You're gonna do just fine on this test.
Thanks, Mr. Russo. Even if you're lying, thanks.
You worried about the test?
Nah.
Well, I admire your confidence. You do well on this test, it sets you on the road to college. Harvard, maybe. Then medical school. My daughter, the doctor. Honey, I'm not putting too much pressure on you about all this, am I?
No, it's just the sound of the violins was starting to get to me.
Listen, you're gonna do great. Besides, it doesn't matter. It's just fine with me, even if you don't get that scholarship we so desperately need. Oh.
I'll do fine, Dad. It's 6 that I'm worried about.
Is she having a real hard time?
You could say that.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Calm down, 6.
I can't do this, Blossom. Maybe I'll just fake a heart attack. Maybe I'll have a heart attack.
Let's go through our checklist. Erasers,
Check.
and pencils.
12 packs.
12 packs of pencils? Why do you need 12 packs of pencils?
One to write with, 11 to eat.
Joey, are you okay?
I told you, test anxiety syndrome.
Joey, you need to go to room 10. 10. You understand me? Not if you understand. Okay, good luck. I've been feeling this upset since he found out that Mickey Mouse doesn't really live at Disneyland. Ready?
No.
No?
That's right, no isn't. No way, no how. I'm not doing this.
You're overreacting now. Come on, get yourself together and let's go. It'll be fun. Looks like Night of the Living Dead.
Good morning. That's enough small talk. Take out your answer sheet and fill out the name and address section. While you do that, I'll go over the rules. Random guessing on the PSAT is discouraged. Incorrect answers are counted against you by a ratio of 4 to 1. If you have more wrong than right, you will score under 30, which in the world of education means a fate worse than death.
Did he say guessing is good? No, it's bad.
There will be representatives from all 4 branches of the armed services available for consultation after the test. A viable and wonderful alternative for some of you who haven't settled on a vocation.
Vacation? Vocation. Is it hard in here? No.
Cheating is not tolerated. The guilty parties are led away, strip search, and sent to prison. Just kidding. But a report is filed and you forfeit your test score. Any questions? Good. You may open your booklets and begin work on section 1.
Blossom? Wait, Blossom. Blossom what? Blossom what? What?
No talking.
I make a perfect score on this test, and I don't even have to take the SATs. Then I go on to Stanford Medical School and become a big plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. And I marry Shannon Doherty.
I also passed the test and become a marine biologist for the Cousteau Society. Unfortunately, at the height of my career, I get eaten by a giant clam.
I move to New York and become a famous writer, director, comedian whose ideas are constantly being stolen by Hollywood hacks.
Although a dull and awkward child, my success in this test gives me confidence. I go on to perfect a process which turns dog droppings into auto fuel. I retire a multi-billionaire at the age of 19. Dig it.
I failed this test miserably. The humiliation drives me to drink. I become a bag woman living in a no parking zone with a bizarre facial tic and an imaginary friend named Stan. Hygiene becomes nothing more than a concept. I survive by collecting dog droppings and selling them to Brad's company for a penny a pound. And then a few...
Time's up. The test is over. Put down your pencils. You too, Rousseau.
Russo, that's it. Run, you vagabonds! Come on, Tony needs a new pair of shoes. Go, go, go. Oh, I can't look. Yes, I can. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
It was good for me, too.
Buzz, I was wrong. This place is great. Money. Fresh air. Did I mention the money?
I told you it's not about the money.
Oh, all right. Look at all this money. We came here with $10 and we're leaving with over $1,000.
Old Alliance on the 5th. You want to place the bet?
What?
Don't you remember? Rule number 2?
Never deviate from the plan.
Correcto mundo. We came here to bet 9 races, and we're going to bet 9 races.
Doesn't the phrase take the money and run mean anything to you?
And besides, we haven't gotten to the best part of racing. Women. There's a certain type of woman that you can only find at the track. And you'll find at casinos. They're a breed unto themselves. They're attracted to money.
We have lots of money.
Hey, guys, how'd you do?
I did great, Dad. I have to admit, I was a little terrified at first, but once I found the right room, it was blue skies and green lights the entire way. I really slam dunked it, Dad.
Good for you, Joe.
Thank you, thank you. Did you know that you get 200 free points just for knowing your name? I wrote mine twice. I mean, what kind of loser doesn't know his own name?
Honey, how'd you do?
Do? How did I do? If it was so important to you how I did, why didn't you take the stupid test?
Chicks. More. We're rich. You realize that?
Rich is a state of mind.
No, rich is a state of money. We have lots of it. You know how much?
I have no idea.
We have $78,000. We could buy Guatemala. If we leave now, we'll have enough to... Look at this.
What?
There's a horse in the 9th race named Young Blossom. It's a late entry. Buzz, we've got to go with it.
No, it's not in the plan. We have to bet on Water Chestnut now.
But this is fate talking to us. Blossom, your granddaughter, my sister. This is the opportunity of 10 lifetimes. This is the great god of horse racing grabbing us by the lapels and screaming, "Bet Young Blossom, you idiots!"
You feel pretty strongly about this, huh?
So what do you say? You want to roll the dice?
Your call, kid.
Yes! $78,000 on Young Blossom. I love this.
What's your problem? You haven't said a word since we left the track.
I've just been thinking about how 1 second we had $78,000 and the next second we had nothing. Strange.
That wasn't our money. We just had temporary custody of it.
It felt like my money. Did I mention I loved the feel of it? The smell of it? Actually, I loved everything about it. It loved me, too.
Money has nothing to do with what happened today.
Doesn't?
We got to take big chances. We soared today, kiddo. For a little while there, we were magic.
You can't buy that with money.
That's not all that happened today, Buzz. Started hearing the wind again today.
The wind?
Yeah. Every addict has his own thing. With me, it was the wind. First time I got really, really high, it was like hearing the wind rushing by my ears at high speeds. Of course, at the time, I was taking acid on a roller coaster. I had that same feeling today at the track.
So you want to go back?
In a heartbeat. I want to go right now. I want to bet on trotters. I'd like to fly to Miami and go to the dog races.
You don't want to do that.
You want to bet? I'll bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. But I can't go tomorrow because I've got an appointment.
Where are you going?
Tomorrow I go to my first Gamblers Anonymous meeting. 3-1 says it won't be my last.
So, how'd you and Buzz the Greek make out at the track?
Go on, Tony. Tell your father how we did at the track.
We lost $10.
Well, that didn't hurt too bad, did it? Blossom?
What?
Where are you?
I'm here.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
May I come in? Remember the last time you holed up in here?
Yeah, it was the entire week after you and Mom split up.
That's right. I had to keep making you pancakes. It was the only food I could slide under the door.
I really screwed up on the test, Dad.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
Oh, no? It took me an hour and 58 minutes to fill in my name. I cracked under the pressure.
I'm sorry, honey. I know I contributed to that pressure.
It wasn't you, Dad. I thought if I did badly, I'd let everyone down.
It's one test.
How am I ever going to get into college now? What about Yale and Harvard?
If Yale and Harvard can't see what an asset you'd be, they don't deserve to have you. Plus, I'm still totally crazy about you.
Yeah? Even though I froze?
Even though you froze. Besides, of all the things in life you get to do over again, tests happen to be at the top of that list. So what do you say? You come out of hibernation, I'll take you out to dinner. For old time's sake, we'll eat something flat.
Maybe later. Hey, Blossom, you in here? Yeah, I'm in the closet talking to my dad.
Oh, hi, Mr. Russo.
Hi, Six. You look nice.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
So, will either of you be coming out of the closet?
I'll see you later.
Okay.
The doctor will see you now.
Thank you. So what'd he say?
All the right things. It's just a test. I love you anyway. It's not as bad as you think. It's like he took a Cosby pill. I still feel like something you scrape off your shoe.
You know, this is just the beginning.
What do you mean?
Well, next is the SAT. Then there's applying to college, getting through college, applying for our first job, getting fired from that job, midlife crisis, liposuction, plastic surgery. Then the final insult, menopause. Just when you learn to deal with the cramps.
You think things will start to get easier as we grow up?
God, I hope so.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you in the closet, Blossom?
No, I'm speaking to you from the third dimension of Zog.
Ah, cool.
What do you want, Joey?
Well, Dad said you were really depressed over the fact that I did really well on my test and you choked. So I came up here to try to cheer you up.
Come in, Joey.
Hey, this is cool in here. Be fun to take a chicken here, huh?
Yeah. Take your chicks in your own closet. What have you got to say?
Well, the thing is, right now everybody thinks you're really stupid. So the pressure's off. The opposite thing happened to me. Everybody thought I'd fail, so I aced it. So now you're grazing in the land of the dumb. No pressures, no problems, no sweat.
But Joey, now that you did so well, people are going to think you're really smart. So the pressure's on you big time.
Oh, jeez. I didn't think of that.
Come on, Joey. Now that you've cheered me up, I'll take you downstairs and buy you some Rocky Road.
Hey, guys, this door's stuck.
Shouldn't be. Dad just fixed it. Uh-oh.